Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the show. I am your host, Avalon Voss, and today we are joined by a content creator, UGC model, Butlin's red coat performer, and, as a casual flex, an extra in the Barbie movie. Welcome to the show, Georgia. Should we get straight into it?
Absolutely, let's go.
First thing first, we have to know, what was it like being on the Barbie movie?
It was insane. So I was just an extra in the Barbie movie, but it was so much fun. We got driven down to set a week before filming, got our costume fit in, all of our measurements done. It was just at the end of COVID, so we still had to do the COVID test to make sure we were safe to go on set and everything. I got given a cowgirl Barbie outfit, and I'm obsessed with anything country, so I was in my element. I got given like green cowboy boots, a mini skirt, the shirt to tie up, loads of jewellery, and they took pictures and everything that day, and then we went a week and a half afterwards. We was filming from 5 in the morning till 10 at night, like non-stop filming, and had to keep doing different takes. We got served like breakfast, was treated like royalty. And they give us like loads of options, so you could either have a fry up, avocado and egg on toast.
So did you get to meet Ryan Gosling or Margot Robbie?
No, unfortunately I didn't. So literally the day before I went there to film, they got flown out to LA and had just finished filming where I was, which is gutting because I could have met them if I was there literally a day before. But the fun thing is I did have Margot Robbie's makeup artist do my makeup. So I was kind of happy about that, but no, I didn't get to meet them.
Would you say that was the highlight of your career, or was there something bigger that you've done before?
I would say that's my biggest achievement in my career so far. I still plan to achieve many things in my career, but I would say that's the biggest thing. Apart from that, I feel like I've also achieved other things like a bit smaller, like I've been in a couple of magazines for my modelling, I've done performing, all kind of things like that. So each section is like a different achievement that I'm quite proud of, but that would be my biggest one.
And would you like to share some of your goals?
Yeah, so some of my biggest goals, I've always wanted to do performing and like singing, dancing and film work. And I love line dancing, so again with the country. But my biggest goal is to just make content and just enjoy life, and I'm always making bucket lists, writing a little list of things I want to achieve each month, and just always having something to look forward to. I feel like that's the best way to live, is just to always have something planned to look forward to.
If you could be in any musical whatsoever, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a hard question. Probably either Pretty Woman. I'd love to play Vivian in Pretty Woman, or I'd love to be in Dirty Dancing and play Baby. And I've actually got naturally curly hair like Baby, so I think...
Yeah, you'd fit right into it.
Yeah.
So let's rewind a little bit. What made you want to become a content creator? Like, when did it just pop into your head, like, right, I'm going to grab the camera and start recording myself?
Well, when I was younger, I always used to make videos and stuff. I don't know if you know Video Star, where you make the little, you've got different effects and you can create like a little music video. I would do that constantly, and just in this time right now, it's like all that I watch on my YouTube or TikTok or Instagram is other people doing that, and I think, why am I like sat in an office working when I could be doing something that I enjoy doing? And so I thought I'd give it a go. It did start when I was younger and I decided to start a YouTube channel. That was quite embarrassing, but...
We all go through that phase.
Yeah, I think everyone did. You have to start somewhere, right? But yeah, I just continued with it, and I thought, if I just continue every single day, at some point in my life I'm gonna get to where I want to be. So I just thought, why not? Let's just go for it and see what I can get out of it and what opportunities come up.
So what was little Georgia's songs of choice?
Oh, probably not what you would expect from me, but I do like a bit of rock music, like Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, all that kind of stuff, like soft rock music, and obviously country music. So probably not what everyone else would follow, like the kind of pop music. I'm not really into that. So yeah, rock music and country music is what little Georgia loved.
Well, that's unexpected. So, what's the creative process like for you? How do you come up with your ideas? Do you plan them? Do you structure them? Or is it more like you just get an idea and run with it?
It's a mixture really. Sometimes I'll make a list of things that I want to film or what is performing well on TikTok or Instagram, and I'll try and recreate them. Or sometimes if I'm on a family day out, or I don't know, I go somewhere exciting, I'll do like a little vlog of that, and then from that vlog I can make loads of other videos from it. So say I vlogged going out into London for a day, that can be a vlog, and then from that it can be like, this is just time to go to London, and put like clips of different parts of London in, and I just kind of have an idea in my head, and then I get other ideas from the video that I've created. So yeah, sometimes I plan, sometimes I just film it and then later on create a video out of it. But I do tend to just capture like any kind of moment as well. Or instead of taking a photo, I'll take a video and screenshot it, so I've got the picture and the memory as well. So yeah, I'm always taking pictures and videos for content.
Have you got any fun stories or unexpected moments that happened while you were shooting your content?
I have a kind of traumatic story, if that counts. When I was filming, well, it's not traumatic, it's me being a bit of drama queen, but I had to film for like a hair care brand, and they wanted me like washing the product out of my hair, so I did, and then I obviously like cropped it, but as I was filming, my phone on my tripod fell over and it smacked into the bottom of the shower floor, which was like filled up with water. And I didn't realise until I turned around to stop my video, and my phone was like submerged in the water at the bottom of my shower. Picked it out and it was completely gone. Like, I lost everything on the phone, and then I had to stick it in like rice. So yeah, that wasn't fun, but that was like part of trying to get the content. And then another time I was filming like my baby announcement, because I've got a little boy, and was filming it in like this big country field with like a barn house, had my phone on a tripod, and the wind just took it and it cracked before I could even start filming, so we had to go home. So I wouldn't say anything exciting like stories, but I've not had very good luck with my phone whilst filming, if that makes sense.
Hopefully that won't happen again.
I hope not. It was very expensive.
So I know what it's like when you're putting content out there and you want it to get attention, because after all, that's why you post it. And do you ever get that thought like, yeah, this has to go viral, this has to be it?
Yeah, I think I've got in my mindset of every video that I post, I'm gonna post it that second and it's gonna be like 10 million views and people like messaging me going, oh, I love this video. But it's not like that. I post a video, I'll be laying in bed and like refreshing it every 2 seconds, and it's like goes up by a view, goes up by a view. So yeah, I am quite like, I want to say hopeful in that way, that if I just keep posting, that maybe one day it will just blow up and make my TikTok go viral. But I have had some actually, but it's always the ones that I've not spent ages editing. So like I'll film a little clip and put some text on it and it will go viral. But then if I spend like 2 hours editing a video, it's like, oh, 1,000 views.
You can never quite predict it.
I know, it's the algorithm, I think.
Be honest. Have you ever edited a video, put your blood, sweat, and tears into it and thought, this has to be the best thing I have ever created, or the worst thing ever? Yeah,
absolutely. So with a couple of videos, I won't lie, I do kind of like copy other people's, because if their video is going viral, I'll think, if I do the same thing, their video's gone viral, so I won't mind because it's the same thing. So I'll try and recreate it and post it, and then it just doesn't. So it all depends on the person, I think.
So if you weren't doing social media, what would you be doing? What would be your dream job?
My absolute dream job would be to be in the West End, on stage, singing and dancing, and just doing that like every single day. I did actually train to be a performer, so I went to college for 2 years to do performing arts, and then I went to like dance university for a year, studying performing and acting, and then obviously the extra in the film. And then I went on to be a red coat performer for Butlins. So that was a bit of a mixture. So we'd do like the evening entertainment where we would do singing and dancing on stage, all the party dances, and like we'd do kind of kids club as well, where we would do arts and crafts with the kids, we'd do colouring in, but then at the weekends it would be adult weekends, so like the big party weekenders. I actually was dancing on stage with Peter Andre and like Tom Zanetti, people like that. So you can go from the big party weekenders and the dance and like the bingo bongo. I don't know if you've heard of that, but like the crazy bingo and you're like throwing t-shirts at people.
So not your average pensioners.
No, but you'd go from that working until like 3 in the morning. Then you'd go back, go to sleep, and wake up at 8 o'clock and you'd be sat on the floor colouring in with little kids. So it was a very contrast job, but that was really fun as well. So overall, I would love to do some sort of performing job. That would be my absolute dream goal.
So did you always want to do something related to performing arts, or did you want to do something else when you were little?
No, everyone used to say like, what do you want to be when you're older? And honestly, I had no clue. But I always enjoyed performing arts and stuff. And then I realised, actually, like people do this as a career, not just as a hobby. So I think that's when I realised, like, that's what I want to do. And then since then, I've just had that set in my head that that's all I want to do. Obviously, content as well. But I think that all comes under the same kind of genre, like within the creative industry. So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad it is working out for you.
Thank you.
So now we are going to do one final thing. This is going to be a rapid fire game. You just got to pick which one you like more. You ready? Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Morning or night?
Night.
Beach or city?
City.
Texting or calling?
Texting. Don't do calling.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Dress up or comfy clothes?
Comfy clothes.
TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Stay in or go out?
Stay in.
Georgia, this has been such a fun conversation, and thank you for joining us. And thank you for keeping it real, and for giving us a peek into the pink Barbie curtain that not many of us get to see. Can't wait to see what you will be doing next, on or off camera, and wish you all the best.
Thank you.